I quickly noticed a lock hanging on the charred garage door. Clearly, the victim had been locked inside the garage and burned alive. I then went to his house looking for clues. The deceased's fellow soldiers and friends came to pay their respects, but I noticed one of them, Officer Peeler, was actually caressing Richie's wife's hand. Even stranger, there wasn't a single photo of Richie with his war buddies anywhere in the house. So I turned my attention to Richie's daughter. It was obvious she knew about the secret relationship between her mother and Peeler, so I confronted Mrs. Richie directly.
She suspects that your lover is responsible for the killing of her father.
My lover? How dare you?
When I brought up her intimate behavior earlier, she confessed to her affair with Peeler, making him the prime suspect. But just then, shocking news came in. A fire had broken out at Peeler's house. Fortunately, my colleague risked his life to rescue him, but the hospital tests revealed that Peeler had been injected with a precise dose of sedatives, just enough to keep him conscious while experiencing the horror of being burned alive. The accelerant found at the fire scene matched what was discovered at Richie's place. Clearly, these two cases were likely the work of the same person. After learning about Peeler's attack, Mrs. Richie revealed an even more important clue. 5 years ago, another one of Richie's war buddies, David, had also died in a fire. At the time, everyone thought it was an accident caused by his drinking. Before David's death, Richie and 2 other soldiers, Ben and Peeler, had pooled their money to buy him a piece of land. Now, David's friend Tommy, who has an intellectual disability, lives there and helps look after the property. So Teresa and I rushed to the land to investigate. Tommy welcomed us warmly, but in his rundown room, there were only a few books and a dinosaur toy. No useful clues to be found. I then wandered around the area, and that's when a section enclosed by iron fencing caught my attention.
But don't tell, okay? The company will make me move out. I won't have nowhere to live.
New source of groundwater.
Must be with millions.
Where's it coming from?
Meanwhile, Officer Joe's investigation into Ben was also making progress. They found the same type of accelerant in Ben's garage, but he insisted he had no idea where it came from.
I don't know where that stuff came from. Someone's framing me.
So I set a trap. I told Ben that David's death was no accident, that the 3 of them had deliberately set the fire to kill David in order to get the $1 million property. Richie had hidden the photos out of guilt, and David hadn't actually died. He'd come back for revenge. I pretended to release Ben due to lack of evidence, knowing full well he'd just walked into the first step of my plan. That night, I disguised myself to look like David after being burned and confronted Ben. After some intimidation, he finally spilled the truth.
We didn't want to kill you. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
See how much better that feels? I forget.